Welcome to the second part of your reading. I wanted to take a quick minute to apologize in advance for the harshness of the readings. So I realized I did the first part and the second part, and I posted the first part. And if you're seeing this, you're about to watch the second portion. And it's called The Harsh Truth. And the feedback that I'm getting, and again, I take everybody's feedback, maybe a little bit too serious, right? But I realize that I'm coming across yelling and I'm coming across, in a negative demeanor. Not maybe necessarily negative, but I just want you to know that I'm just so passionate about the cards. And when I do the cards, I'm very extroverted, and in person, I'm not. That's not me. I'm not that type of person. But the readings are a little harsh. And, the messages that come out I'm just so passionate about it that I want you to get the idea and the topic that I'm talking about. And so my intention is very strong. It's in a positive demeanor. I don't mean, there's no pun intended. Like, I'm not trying to yell at you. And the topics, typically you go to readers and you find videos of affirmation and inspiration for a sense of hope, for someone to not yell at you, because you already know that you're like in a weird spot and you're looking for someone to be passionate and compassionate with you. And that is honestly my intention. It's not meant to be like I'm yelling at you. At the same time, I want to drill it in you, because I don't have a bad bone in my body, and I don't like seeing people go through things that they don't need to go through, or they're going through it again and again. And it's just, I'm a big believer of like physical change, and you have to learn a fucking hard lesson. But at the same time, I don't want you to learn the lesson the hard way, or take the feedback in a negative way, or I want you to take the message as it resonates. But again, it's going to be a little harsh in the sense of how I'm delivering the message. And, Scorpio, Libra, and I forgot the other sign. They're going to get a different version of it. But I'm posting part 2 here for you to see. And yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments, please. And if you'd like to donate to our cause, everything that I get back, I put into the production of this cards costs money, lights cost money. I put a lot of time into these things, so you'll find the link is in my bio. You'll also see my WhatsApp, my Snapchat. My Cash App, my Venmo, maybe PayPal. But if you want to donate whatever you'd like, feel free to. I know I talked about the OnlyFans aspect. That's going to be more of a membership style. That's going to come at the end of March. I'm going to start doing sexual tarot with a Romance Angels and the Mystic Male Tarot deck. And we're going to talk about love, the lowest vibration of love, which is physical sex, and the difference between, physically in love with somebody and lust, and, and the traumas that can cause, especially, men sleeping with men. That's two alpha males. That's two, male energies there that have a deep desire for being needed and wanting to be needed. It's a different aspect, but also from my heterosexual couples, it's sex in general. That's going to only be an OnlyFans. So that's what I'm going to transition OnlyFans to. Here you're going to get, the whole reading, and nothing but the truth. And feel free to donate if it resonates with you. A like, a share, and a subscribe goes a long way. A repost on Instagram goes a long fucking way. Let me know that you saw it. Hey, it was great. Saw it. Awesome. Great job. You don't have to feedback on it. I understand that aspect. Again, prepare yourself for the harsh truth reading part 2. Let's take a breath now. In the other readings, I did a breath beforehand, but let's take a breath now, right? So inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I hope you like it. Please let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Pisces, hello. This is going to be the second part of your reading. Watching this on OnlyFans, thank you for being a member, part of my high vibe community. Hype man messages here. If you are coming over from Instagram or YouTube, welcome to the second part of this reading. So again, we spoke about stability, we spoke about structure. There's some sense of finding passion in what you do, finding yourself, being in a state of meditation, living by your heart and moving by your heart in accordance to who you are. And now let's dive deep into the cards to see, what direction we can go into. What harsh truth does Pisces need to know about this aspect or this reading here that we're talking about? And being passionate about who you are, passionate about what you do in the sense of stability, structure, and finances. We have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Cups. This is very like in and out energy. You're still on this journey, but it's very in and out. What are you in and out of? You're in and out of happiness, in and out of joy. Why? Because you're at a creative block. Ace of Wands. There's a creative aspect here that could very well be blocked. Again, and then there's something here that needs to end. Death is transformation. Death is rebirth. There is the sun, in the backdrop, and like essentially like the horse is riding towards it's going to get through this battle. We all have ups and downs. We all have battles that we go through. But something needs to die in order for something to begin. Again, you need to let go of something that might have brought you joy. Maybe what you've been doing, what your income has been is you're no longer finding happiness in that aspect anymore. So that's something that you need to go. This is walking away from something. Eight of Cups is walking away from something that you love, but you're walking away from it because it could possibly no longer suit you. It's not in line with your harmonious state. It's not in line with what you're passionate about. So maybe there needs to be a change here. Something does need to end. There is a creative block here. But again, you're in and out of happiness here. You're in and out of abundance. Swift changes. Eight of Wands. Swiftness, swift action. Something swift is happening or needs to happen. Luck is on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. Getting on a motherfucking boat and going to smoother waters, and then you have the King of Wands and over here the Queen of Wands. Once you realize what your creative block might be, once you realize that something needs to end inside of you and you're no longer passionate about what you do and it needs to change, it needs to go, there's going to be swift movement. Okay, and then you might very well be tested again. You might think, okay, I left what I need to leave. I'm changing what I need to change. But then this comes, it's like, okay, no, there's still something else that needs to go. We'll break this down too. What else needs to go? Because here you're woke. The moon is involved. Emotions are there. Water signs were ruled by the tide. Cancers are ruled by the tide, but water is a sense. The tide is water. You're Pisces, which resembles water, and water. The tide is ruled by the moon. And you might be emotionally balanced at this state. And then once you get to that level, once you get to that emotional stability, and you realize that things are actually where they need to be or what direction they want to go in, change is going to happen so fucking quick. There's going to be like Wheel of Fortune, luck's going to be on your side. Things are just going to start manifesting. Like things are just going to come bam, 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 right after one after the other. And then, that's going to be a test. And I had an argument with Spirit last night. I swear I did. I'm like, Spirit, stop fucking testing me. Like, you keep testing me, and it's just, you're making me feel guilty. You're making me feel guilty for things. You're making me feel like I need to be at this way, 1,000%, but at the same time, like, just always keep in line. Like, I'm still in line with my path. I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm still going in the direction of positivity and in greatness. Then we have the King of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. This is stability. This is creative power. Creative power. Creativity here is like beginner stage because there's definitely new forms of creativity, which is why you're going to realize that you need to end something with the Death card and you're going to start something new internally or physically as well. But once that happens, like you will be in control of this power. And I feel like once you get tested a couple times, not once, 6 times maybe. You know, you'll have opportunities to be tested. Like, oh, you're gonna go for that, or you're gonna go for this. Like, it's sad, but like, you know, part of our path is lessons, karmatic lessons. They are there for a reason. They're not just there to fuck up your day. They're not there to just mess up your groove because they're there to do that. That's not the intention of it. It's for you to learn a lesson. What lesson are you learning? What did you learn? What did you accomplish? What did you understand about yourself? It's all about self, Pisces. What do you need to let go? What do you need to change? What makes you happy? Whatever this, there's in and out. So you understand the aspect of what abundance is to you. And it's something to do with creativity. There's a lot of fire there. And then once you figure that out, your fire is just going to be lit. And your fire is going to bring in a matching pair. You're going to be joyful. You're going to feel comfortable. You're going to feel courageous. You're going to feel confident. And that's also going to bring in new forms of income. Ace of Pentacles. Literally a new job. Literally new forms of income. Or again, you'll be able to say, like, be passionate about what you love, of what you're doing. You'll be able to say, like, this is what I do, and I do this, and this, and it's my creative outlet that I expanded on, and now it's exactly what I want to be doing because I'm in line with with myself and my passions and my heart. Are you in line with your heart? But once you get to that point, this in and out phase, and it's definitely needing to end here. It could very well end in the month of March, but you could just start the process. You could be midway through. You know, a lot of you might already be there and you're just like, okay, I just need confirmation that I'm in the right direction. Does this sound like your story? Is this the direction that you're going in? Because once that happens, look what comes in. Perfect pair, stable, solid, creative. Then income, then the stability, the financial, the physical comes in. Or literally a new offer, like, here's a male, gender's fluid here. Someone here is going to offer someone else something because that offer is there, because that opportunity is now available, because you are now at the point where you are in power, you are in control, you are the creative leader of your life. Oh, and you're emotionally stable. Oh my gosh. Emotionally, Queen of Wands, 2 queens here. Could be 2 people, actually. Very well could be 2 people that you might have to juggle, choose between. Now you have options. Now you got motherfucking options. And there might be a lot of weight on your shoulder as into what direction do I go in? What direction should I go into? Who should I pick? Or not necessarily who should I pick, but, you know, there's definitely a sense of an offer. Potentially, if you're looking at this as a relationship, I can read this that you're going to have an opportunity, an offer from 2 different people. One is more emotional. One is more creative. They're both joyful. This one's very compassionate. This one's very loving. You won't feel stuck anymore. 9 of Swords in reverse. You won't feel stuck anymore. You won't feel like you're making blind choices. It should be, you'll just know because you're that emotionally stable. You're there. You'll just know what feels right. 10 of Wands. And you'll be able to put an end to what no longer suits you. This is a card of ending, but it's also 10 again. And we had 10 here in harmony. You know, at this point, when you realize that you have opportunities and you can say no to someone that doesn't align with your path, or you can say no to an opportunity that is not part of that doesn't go well with your heart space, you know, at that point, you'll feel satisfied. You'll be able to let go. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups is satisfaction. You're satisfied, but you're satisfied and that's it. There's no more than that. And I think we always want to thrive for more than that, right? Right there, you're good with what you have. It's a good card, but it's also a wish too. Like you wished for all this and you got it. You definitely got it. But that's it. There's no more. Maybe you end up not going with any of those options and you're satisfied with yourself. That can happen too. Because you're willing to say no to things. This is a card of loss, a card of grief, a card of saying no, a card of losing something or losing someone. But you're putting action into play. You need to put action into play. 3 of Wands, putting action, putting a plan in place, going on an adventure, moving physically. This is a card of moving, physically moving. You're watching all the opportunities. You're looking through the horizon to see what's next. What direction can you go into? Sometimes you need to just pause for a second. The Hangman in reverse. Ooh, that's new for me. So the Hangman typically means pause and surrender. You won't want to stop. Yes, this move, don't stop. If you feel stuck and you're like, okay, I need to make a decision, I need to go. If there's movement and you're like, okay, listen, don't. Once you see movement going on and you feel good, don't stop there. It doesn't end there. If you stop there, you're gonna be stuck there. This is this right. This with this here. This is saying like you're satisfied with where you're at. Okay, you're good, and like you think that that's it. Like don't stop. That's it. Keep going. Do not stop. Do not pause. Do not pause. Keep going, because at that point in time, that is when the relationships with self, the relationships, someone here, a twin flame, soulmate, it will come into play again. Like you might. There's different ways that I can read this. Like there's relationships coming in. There's solid people. The people that are coming into your life, if it's going to be more of an intimate aspect, they are solid. They are good. They are worth your time. They might be part of your process. It might be a karmatic relationship, but might not be a soulmate. But now the soulmate card wants to come out. The twin flame card. Partnerships, relationships, those will start coming in. Communication. There won't be any struggle on communication with love. There won't be, as you'll know exactly what you want to feel. You'll know exactly what you want to, what you want, how you want your heart to be handled. There won't be any dangerous sword flinging here, because you know that you're good. You can say no to certain things if that's the case. You can say yes to things because you'll know what's good with your heart. Again, the harmony card comes back to your heart. The harmony card comes back to listening to your heart, following your heart in accordance to your heart, following your course no matter what that course is, finding your own heartbeat, which holds a lot of weight. 10 of Wands. This heartbeat holds a lot of weight. It can be a very emotional ride. This journey on finding yourself and finding your true forms of stability and finding your income and finding your structure, and a home is stable, and finances are stability, and everything. A car is your stability. Like, what do you find stability in? Again, here's the card of stability, financial gains, wish coming true. You'll finally get your wish come true, and again, you'll be satisfied. Like, you'll be satisfied. Your pentacles will be down below. You have your food up top. So, so she's like just literally enjoying the fruits of her loins, okay? With a birdie on her finger. So she's saying, fuck you if you're not part of my process. Fuck you if you're not in line with what I want to do. Again, don't be cocky in this sense. You have people. Court cards resemble people that could be entering your life, right? So there are people here, and I feel like this might be you, right? There are people coming into your life. All three queens are here. Shit. There's people here that are coming in. They are part of your process. They are part of who you are. They're intended there to help you find this, on this journey, on this path. I'm like, literally, every queen is on the board. There's 4 people here that are going to help you. Someone's going to help you communicate. Someone is going to help you creatively. Someone here is going to help you emotionally, and someone here is going to help you in the sense of stability and financial aspect in the physical. At that point in time, you will be celebrating. You will know the truth. 3 of Cups, celebration with friends, enjoying time together, giving a reason to celebrate, partnering with people. It's a card of partnership. 3 is a partnerships. Working together, working with a team, working with people. And at that point in time, justice will be served. The truth will be out. You can confidently say you know what you are wanting. Oh, geez, look at this. Success, like Jesus Christ. A parade, a wedding, a celebration, the truth. Then at that point in time, you'll be able to celebrate your hard work. Wow. Okay. Whew. Let's pull an animal spirit here. Get some advice from animal spirits. We'll take that. Buffalo spirit. An abundant universe will provide. Card number 10. Pisces, this reading doesn't fucking resonate. Like, Buffalo spirit. An abundant universe will provide. The universe will provide. If you put in the work, the universe will provide. The universe will provide what it is that you want if you just stay in line with your path. Follow your heart. You are a Pisces. You believe that you can do whatever you want to believe in. It starts with stability. It starts with it has to do with your finances and structure. And I say stability because this second house is activated. It's the house of money. Not everybody has a second house. So look at your chart on those apps and see if you have a second house. If you don't have a second house, that means that financial income is not a main priority in your life. We all have house placements, but it's not a major aspect in your life. So if you don't have a second house, that means you are not intended to be, part of the rich and wealthy, or it's not a focus. It's not what highlights you. It's not what makes you you. Money doesn't make you you. Emotional stability. This card here is immature. It's young. It's Page. It's the baby version of love, the baby version of emotions. But you're not. If you're at that level, then you got a lot of work to do. If you're still in and out over here with this Knight of Wands, you are still in and out of finding your true happiness. Then you're probably at this level with your sense of emotions and maturity. Unemotionally stable, not emotionally stable, still trying to figure yourself out. Let's go ahead and ask the angels a question, and we'll pull from the Ask Angel cards. So I'll give you a second to go ahead and ask a question. It does not have to do with this reading too. It can be just a general question that you have about something else. Okay? Take action. The answer to your question is take action. I'm going to pull, this is from Janet Weinberg. One of the first readings I ever got. She made her own cards. These are crystal healing cards. Let's go ahead and pull. Maybe you want to get this crystal and hold it with you as an omen or as a sign to remember to be on your path. When I started my journey, I always had a crystal in my pocket. I'm just going to show you like some of my crystal collections. Like there's so many here I got from Sedona, from California. They're all different aspects. Sometimes I use it as like an ashtray for my sage or for my incense. Let's see what crystal healing Janet wants you to pull, wants you to carry with you, or wants you to be aware of. Let's get one card for Pisces. Herkimer Diamonds, Dreams and Vision. Herkimer Diamonds. So look that up, see where you can get it. I wouldn't buy things on Amazon. Like, I'm going to show you an example. Like, these are bought off Amazon, but they're not real. This isn't real onyx. This isn't real. Like, this one's real. You can just kind of tell, like, you can tell this was just like painted, right? But like real stones. So like, try to go to like crystal shops that have real stones that are raw, so you can kind of hold on to. I love this one. I forgot what they're called though. I have the papers for all of them. Like, these are real raw, and these are imitation. These are from Amazon. These are from real shops. This one's real too. These spheres are pretty. This one's real. So you can see it's cut. So take a look at, find out what this is. Herkimer Diamonds. Herkimer Diamonds. Dreams and vision. Maybe you need to make your dreams a reality. Put a vision in place. Create a vision board of some sort. I hope this message resonates with you, Pisces. Thank you for following. Please like, share, subscribe. Send to your friends. I think I have a promo. If you send my OnlyFans link to someone, you get a month free. Again, it's $5.55. I want it to be $4.44, but the minimum is $4.99. So I went up, but I wanted it to be $4.44. So it's $5.55. Hope this message resonates with you. I'll see you guys soon.